before we move on to anything else. Did you watch that movie Elevation that people tried to send to us?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Did
Do you
anybody
want my
else?
review?
I just want
No,
to know if
I
I
anybody
did.
else did.
Mm-mm.
Randy did?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just want to first off say, stop sending us shit if we have to fucking go through a bunch of loopholes. That's it. I don't
yeah.
necessarily ever want to fucking watch your movie. I don't really. We'll pick our own. We have a fucking whole internet, a whole goddamn internet full of movies that we can pick the ones we want. If you want us to watch your movie, just give it to us for free. Just make it easy. I'm not going to steal it. Are you guys going to steal it? I don't think we're going to steal it. What are we going to do with it?
No, my
We might
days
not
on the
even fucking
piracy are
like it.
over.
But send us through all these fucking bullshits, like we had a limited time to watch it, and some people couldn't even get the fucking link to work, and
Wasn't it like
I
you had to
just
generate the password too?
I
No,
No.
don't know, man.
I literally took the email you sent me and clicked on it and watched it. So
That's so
Yeah,
I
weird.
mean,
but
yeah,
It worked weird for me, like a
yeah.
sketchy
regardless,
website
even if it
came
was
up,
just
and I was like, nope.
you can have as many people that have this link can watch it, because we only had how many on the three on each of our things or something like that, three
I
one-time
think
watches. Come on, man. Who maybe
I don't even hate
let's
limited
say I
watches,
start the
but
fucking movie. Let's say I start the fucking thing, right? And then something happens and I have to stop. Then I got to fucking email you back and get this link to this movie I don't even give a shit if I watch. That's just my rant. Go ahead and review it,
Boy,
guys. If
this is night and day compared to our last submission. That
it
oh
was
was
like,
yeah,
easy. He sent me a
uh,
fucking Vimeo link.
yeah, 10 out of 10. It's got lots of compliments for us from us. Oh
I
well.
don't know. You
I,
guys
I
watched
have
it.
no
Go ahead
problem
and
with the link, so hang on.
yeah, I didn't either technically, but that's the thing that I found annoying about the whole thing was that there's this time thing. I was supposed to use John Paul's extra link, and by the time I went to watch it, it was fucking expired. So I was like, okay. Then that's when I reached out to you guys and was like, hey, is there still available links? And you're like, I think so, but you have to just watch it because you can't stop it and go back or shit might get fucked up. So I sat down and watched this on a Saturday, and just burned through it and got through it. John Paul, do you want to go first, or
All
do you
right,
want
I'll
to?
go
Yeah,
first.
go ahead. So because I know
I
you
mean,
got
first I will say the movie is out now. It came out today on video on demand.
yeah,
So if anybody wants to watch it, it's out there for you.
it's called Elevation.
It's called Elevation with Anthony Mackie and what I call Deadpool's wife because I messed up her name,
oh yeah,
whatever her name is.
I can remember her name.
It
Maria,
it
something.
is a very typical kind of invasion story. Kind of feels like a bad version of The Walking Dead.
Hmm.
It's a science fiction action piece where I feel like they might have just spent most of the budget on the actors because the effects weren't completed.
Oh,
Um, and it teases something at the very end for more movies, but I don't think it's going to do well. But you guys go out of 10, so I'm gonna probably give this a 4.5 out of 10. Um,
it hasn't gotten great reviews.
it's it's an okay movie. It's just there was just a lot of stuff that there wasn't enough substance to it to be like, yeah. It's just like I use this analogy a lot lately. It's empty calories. You just kind of eat it and you're like, okay, it's good. I ate it. I'll forget
Yeah,
about that I
that's
ate and
what we
I'll be
call a
hungry
glass of
later.
water.
glass of
Yeah,
water.
Yeah.
I guess glass of water if you want to do it that way.
Have you
Yeah,
ever told anybody about a glass of water? No.
no. I don't know. I got a water filtration system at home.
Hey,
My
man.
water's delicious.
All right.
So yeah,
All right.
So
that's all I can really say about it. I want to say more, but I don't know. I really thought it was going to be a lot better than what it was.
yeah.
So
The
go for it,
trailer,
Randy. Randy,
sorry.
give
Okay.
give a little bit more than I
just-
can, I guess.
No, I'll piggyback off yours. Yeah, it is a basic movie. It felt like a '90s movie. Like you remember those '90s action films like Armageddon, stuff like that. That's what it
Mhm.
felt like. There's a plot. These aliens, you think they're aliens, they're monsters. They come from the ground. They kill a whole bunch of people. People run up to the mountains at a certain elevation. The monsters can't go past it. They don't explain why that is ever through the whole movie. Okay, that they allude to things, but they never explain it. I'll just go things I liked real quick. I thought the story idea was cool. These things come up out of the ground and you don't know what's going on, but there was no reveal as to why. There's a reveal as to what they are, which I will ruin if everybody wants at the end of my little review here. I'll ruin what they are if you want me to.
I want you to ruin it.
Okay. All right. So at the end of my little thing here, I will ruin it for you.
Okay.
The creature design's cool, but John Paul's right. It doesn't look like the fucking money was there to make them imposing or they're CGI bullshit, man. They just look like CGI bullshit. They're not scary at all because they look like cartoons,
Was it possible this was like I know it was a screener copy, but like maybe not the
No,
final?
no,
No.
no.
Why on
Oh,
earth
okay.
would they do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. This was a finished product because it
yeah,
even
it
went
can't-
to the theater. It even went to the theater, and
I
I
would
know
say it was
somebody
in
who,
the.
yeah,
It
I
was
know
in
somebody who saw it in the
theater.
theater, and they said the
Yeah.
same complaint.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah,
The logic that they set up for these things, they're impervious to bullets, they're metal. That's kind of a cool idea, right? I mean, that's the problem is they can't kill these things because nothing will go through their armor. It's pretty neat. So I like that. The things I thought again were horrible. Some of the acting, Anthony Mackie isn't a bad actor, but he's pretty bland in this. Deadpool's wife is just okay. There's a character that's in this that dies that I could get like I don't even know her name. I have
there
no
was no
idea why
stakes.
no stakes whatsoever. The whole movie revolves around them coming back down the mountain to get medicine for a kid that you meet for 5 minutes, and the rest of the movie is about whether or not they'll get that medicine. It's a fucking mess of a story. Like I said, the idea is neat, but it felt like somebody said, "Hey, let's do a TV show," and then they condensed it into a movie. If that makes sense, like they had an epic idea and they're like, "Fuck it."
It would have worked
you know,
better as a show.
Yeah, there's exposition in the middle of fight scenes too in this thing. It was one of the most annoying movie going experiences I've had on my couch ever. I will run it for you. Spoiler alert: if you don't want to know it,
Turn it off.
pause, hop off for a minute, come back. The aliens aren't. They're the monsters are aliens, but they are robots. They're machines.
I love that
So
combo. We'll get into more of that later.
once they figure out how to destroy them,
Yeah,
they realize,
same bullshit.
yeah, somebody created these things. What created them? Then at the end of the credits, you get a fucking scene where some spaceships are coming into Earth because now they figured out how to kill them. So again, it was a mess. It was way too long too for something that this should have been tighter. If you're going to do a scary monster movie like this, I'm with John Paul. This was a 5 out of 10.
And no explanation is why they can't go above a certain height.
They just can't.
It's called elevation for no reason.
I tell you, if I told you they were robots.
Yeah, there was a whole.
That's in the next one. That's part
There's
two.
a whole lot of Here,
Hold
let's
on.
wait till we give you the next movie.
They were robots, and all that Anthony Mackie's character says is maybe they were programmed to stop at a certain elevation because a lot of people don't live above a certain area.
Yeah, they said the name of the movie in the movie.
But they didn't fucking explain what that. It was silly. So
and the sad thing is, it's only an hour and 31 minutes.
yeah,
It sounds like a
feels-
long hour 31.
And
It
it
feels
feels
real
like
long.
a long hour and 31. I just checked the runtime again.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I take that back because I thought it was 2 hours long. I thought it could have been an hour and 30. It felt like 2 hours. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, this segment is over time wise. So,
Sorry.
Yep.
John Paul, thanks for stopping in again.
You
Good to
got
see
See
it.
you next
buddy.
month.
I
Yeah.
know.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Send me the name of that movie again, in Messenger so I can look for it and get it.
No
Or
problem.
where you said it's on Shutter, right?
Shudder.
It's on
Yeah.
Shudder.
Just send it to me anyways, because I'll forget.
Gotcha.
Brain's broken. A lot of
All right.
heavy drugs I take at night now.
Oh man,
Yes.
gotta knock that off. All
Yes.
right.